tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Falk looks to throw. Flushed out right. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here's Hill on the return. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Jets will take over. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And shedding through the tackle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. On this one, may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The play fake, now Falk. All in all, no gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd. 3rd down and 13. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now there's rush coming. Justin Madubuike in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, they're silly, that leads to... And all the way in for the touchdown. Mark Andrews, 47 yards. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. chase the motion man right. They'll fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one. But I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Rough incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. 2nd and 7. This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Out of the gun now on third down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Roquan Smith with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And the Jets set to take the field. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Chase the motion man right. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Oh, nifty juke there.
Much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Once again, it's Jacobs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll run with Chubb. Fights through it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Chubb diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Justin Tucker set
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And this returnable for Hill. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets extend their lead yet again. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long. For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
I can't believe we're seeing out of him so far. We knew coming in these guys were plenty talented. But 5 sacks and now a safety in the first half. This is a group possessed.
And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On the Jets sweep, here's Chase. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. The 20. 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You ain't going nowhere.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
2nd and 14. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
He'll look to throw. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. They go play action now. Jackson dancing to his left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson, 53 yards. And the Jets have got it. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Give to Robinson on the option. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. Here's Jordan Stout now. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Oh, he shifts past him. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Jets have opened the lead up to 60. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now here come the Ravens. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll set up a throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
there he goes left side. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey, giving 42 yards on the ground. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Jets are pouring it on. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 30. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Jet sweep, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 3rd and 12. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Lamar Jackson, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jets just continue to roll. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On 3rd down, Robinson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Ravens send their punt around now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes, his first throw since coming in. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Ravens nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Watch out for Hill on the return. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jets. Tyreek Hill, 44 yards.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.